After billions of years of cosmic construction and geological turmoil, our young Earth was finally ready. It had a stable crust, vast oceans, and a churning atmosphere. The stage was perfectly set for the most extraordinary act of all. Imagine the early oceans, warm, rich with dissolved minerals, and brimming with chemical potential. Around 3.8 billion years ago, in this incredible primordial soup, the first whisper of life appeared. These weren't grand creatures. They were incredibly simple, microscopic organisms, like tiny bags of chemicals called prokaryotes. They were Earth's original inhabitants, living without a nucleus, just floating and feeding in the ancient seas. For a long, long time, these tiny, single-celled beings were the only life on Earth. But they were busy. Around 3.5 billion years ago, some of them developed an astonishing ability: photosynthesis. They learned to harness the sun's energy, just like plants do today. And in doing so, they started releasing a gas that would utterly transform our planet: oxygen. For nearly a billion years, this released oxygen slowly accumulated. Around 2.4 billion years ago, it caused a massive shift: the Great Oxidation Event. This was a huge change. For many early life forms that couldn't tolerate oxygen, it was a catastrophe, a mass extinction. But for others, it was an opportunity. This new oxygen-rich environment paved the way for more complex life to breathe and flourish. Around 2 billion years ago, a new kind of cell evolved: the eukaryotic cell. These were more sophisticated, with a protective nucleus holding their genetic material in specialized internal compartments. It was a giant leap in complexity. Then, about 800 million years ago, another mind-boggling innovation occurred. Single cells started sticking together, cooperating, forming the very first multicellular life. Imagine simple clumps, then flat, soft-bodied creatures that gently swayed in the Ediacaran seas, hinting at the diversity to come. The Cambrian explosion, approximately 541 million years ago. Suddenly, seemingly out of nowhere, an incredible burst of evolution occurred. Most of the major animal groups we know today, creatures with shells, claws, and eyes, appeared in the fossil record. The oceans became bustling with a huge variety of life, including the first fish. But then, plants developed ways to survive on dry land, paving the way for everything else. Soon after, the first insects crawled out, followed by amphibians, which could live in both water and on land, and then the mighty reptiles truly freed from the water. This period ended with the largest mass extinction in Earth's history, the Great Dying, clearing the way for new forms of life to dominate. Age of dinosaurs. For over 160 million years, these magnificent creatures, from towering long-necked giants to ferocious predators, ruled the Earth. During this time, the first small mammals scurried beneath their feet, and the first birds took to the skies. But their reign came to a dramatic end around 66 million years ago, when a massive asteroid struck Earth, causing a global catastrophe that wiped out the non-avian dinosaurs and many other species. And it became the age of mammals. Mammals, once small and hidden, diversified rapidly, filling the ecological niches left behind. From tiny shrews planet. And among these mammals, a special lineage emerged: primates. Over millions of years, these tree-dwelling creatures gradually evolved, eventually leading to the fascinating story of our own ancestors. That, as they say, is a story for another time. The story of human history, which is just a tiny yet incredibly significant blink in the vast timeline of life on Earth.